official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers.
A 1-2 pitch to Pearson. In the air. High and deep to right field. This baby's gone!
The LSU Fighting Tigers. The powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
All right, here we go.
All righty then.
Coming up, it's the Hub International On Deck Show. Leading you up to first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball. Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Now, from inside the broadcast booth, this is LSU Fighting Tiger baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Sunday afternoon and welcome in to deciding Game 3 in the second SEC weekend of 2024. It's a rematch of the 2023 National Championship Series in Omaha last June between number 6 Florida and your 5th-ranked Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair, along with Tiger champion Buzzy Heidel. Our straw stirring the drink back in the Capital One studios, Brian Haldane, welcoming you once again to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for today's play-by-play story. The series all knotted up in one game apiece after Florida hung around long enough in last night's game. They eventually tied it, sent it to extras, and thanks to Jack Caglione, he had a 2-run blast in the top of the 11th. Florida went on to win 6-4. Tigers missed some opportunities with runners on and in scoring position. And while they controlled the Gator bats for a second night with 16 strikeouts by Tiger pitchers, the Tigers only, or I should say the Gators only had 8 hits. They received 10 free passes by way of walk and hit by pitch. Today it will be junior right-hander Thatcher Hurd for the Tigers and two-way player Jack Caglione, the hero from last night. The left-hander will go for Florida in the identical matchup from last year's title game. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. The winner today picks up a series win in conference action. It's Florida, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission? To deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show, getting you ready for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
Deep shot to left center field. Brown going back at the wall. It's gone!
Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back here at Ally Fox Stadium, Skip Bertman Field for Game 3 of the series between LSU and Florida. Time for Talking with Tigers. We're joined now by LSU assistant coach and recruiting coordinator Josh Jordan. And Coach, last night, of course, a tough loss for LSU. Man, but that's life in the SEC. Two great programs going at it. Extra inning game. Florida executed at the right time. Tigers fall short, but overall, you can't fault the effort of your club.
No, you're definitely pleased with the effort. I felt like the guys competed great. I felt like we did a lot of things really well in a high competitive environment. We didn't let things get away from us. So many examples of that. Engaged jump, Milam, Ackenhouse. You start going down the list. The guys competed great. It's just like you said, life in the SEC. The margins of error are slim. Mm-hmm. You got two top 10 teams in the country going at it on Saturday night in a great environment. Kudos to our fans for coming out and being loud and definitely giving us energy through the extra innings. And honestly, you got two programs that are championship caliber programs, and that's what's going to happen. It doesn't make things any harder or any easier today. Today is today, and we have to work hard and to stay in the moment and to execute. It's all about execution, and we got to do that today.
Yeah, after the game, Coach Johnson told us that he had no doubt that the team would bounce back and be ready to go. Just talk about the preparation involved after a difficult setback to bounce right back and play again today.
Well, I think you talk about the preparation. A lot of people will say Sundays are about championships, and I also would say they're more about investment. This team's been invested for a very long time, and there's no doubt in my mind, because of their level of investment, that they're going to come out ready to compete today. Our coaching staff, stayed up and looked at things and analyzed things and tried to put us in the best position to be successful. And I know our guys will come out today with energy and excitement and ready to compete. So our guys are going to answer the bell. There's no hesitation, reservation on my end thinking that our guys won't be ready to go.
And finally, Coach, Thatcher Hurd on the mound again. Of course, Thatcher has been in these types of situations before, obviously on the biggest stage of all last year. Just your thoughts on Thatcher and the fact that you guys have a lot of arms available behind him.
Yeah, we're in a great position going into today. There's no, in my mind, there's no reason Thatcher won't go out and be successful. Like you said, he's faced this team in the most competitive, most important game of his life. That being said, he's got to tackle today like today. And we have to be ready to compete in whatever kind of ball game presents itself. And whether it be a one-run game in extra innings, whether it be a blowout, whatever it may be, we're going to have to compete to the end because, again, you have two championship caliber teams going at it. And again, their life is just as hard as our life. And what I mean by that is this the biggest stage, and each of us are playing a good opponent. And so, they're going to be ready to go. Thatcher's going to be ready to go. And we have guys in the pen that I think can match up really well. And Coach Yesk and Coach Johnson have looked at it tirelessly, and they're going to have the guys in the right position today, in my opinion.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck today.
No, thank you so much, Bill. We appreciate you.
Coach Josh Jordan with us as we're talking with Tigers prior to today's game with Florida. A lot more to come after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
leading you up to LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
It's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second in time. How about strike him out, throw him out?
This is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now for a trip around the SEC. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge. Plan your next trip at visitbatonrouge.com.
Back here at the box on a Sunday afternoon, deciding this series between Florida and LSU. The Tigers getting the win on Friday night by a final of 6-1. Last night, the Gators able to hang around late enough, force extra innings, and got a 2-run bomb in the top of the 11th from Jack Caglione to win 6-4. Coming up, we'll certainly take a look at today's starting pitchers. We'll visit with head coach Jay Johnson, but right now it's time to check what's happening around the SEC. A reminder, have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Once again, to my left, Tiger champion Buzzy Heidel. Buzzy, what's happening across the Southeastern Conference on this Sunday?
Well, 10 of the 14 teams are in action today. 2 series are already finished up as they started on Thursday. Arkansas won 2 out of 3 against Auburn, and Texas A&M won 2 out of 3 against Mississippi State, so they'll be off today. Some games in progress at the moment. Bottom of the 7th in Columbia, Missouri. Kentucky looking to beat Missouri. They are winning 7-5, looking to take that series. Georgia trying to sweep Alabama in Athens. They lead the Crimson Tide 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th in Knoxville, Tennessee looking to take that series as they split the first 2 games. Tennessee is beating Ole Miss 9-3. Top of the 4th in Columbia, South Carolina. A little bit of a shocker over there in Columbia as South Carolina is blanking Vanderbilt 8-0. South Carolina looking for the sweep in against Vanderbilt, the second-ranked Commodores. So taking a beating down there in South Carolina. Look at the standings in the division. Over in the Eastern Division, Kentucky leads that division at 4-1. Florida, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt in the second spot at 3-2. Georgia and Tennessee sit at 2-3. Missouri at the bottom of the Eastern Division, 1-4. Over in the Western Division, Arkansas sits at 5-1. Ole Miss in the second spot at 3-2. Mississippi State and Texas A&M are 3-3. Alabama and LSU are 2-3. And Auburn at the bottom of the Western Division, they did sneak out a win against Arkansas yesterday. They did not get swept, but their first win in conference as they sit at 1-5.
All right, thank you, Buzzy. Speaking of the SEC, the LSU gymnastics team, SEC champions, winning last night in New Orleans. They are on hand here. I see Jay Clark, head coach, down there with a baseball in his hand. Something tells me he will have the ceremonial first pitch, but he will be joined by his SEC title gymnastic team on the mound before we get started. Tiger fans, a reminder, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. You can download the app for free in the iTunes Store or Google Play. It's the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. Up next, we'll take a look at today's starting pitchers. And here's a hint. These two went at it in Omaha at the end of last year. Buzzy will break that down when we come back here on the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. My kids are really excited about spring break, so I'm looking for a new Toyota to help make it amazing.
Now until April 1st is a great time for a new Toyota. Imagine you and the kids in a Tundra on your way
To the lake to go speedboating.
or even taking a RAV4.
To an animal sanctuary to pet goats.
Sounds like your kids aren't the only ones excited about spring break.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
We have some breaking news that you Tiger baseball fans are going to want to hear. It's official. SeatGeek is now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. That's right, the deal is finalized, and SeatGeek is the newest member of the LSU family. If you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it, because you'll be hearing it a lot more this baseball season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the new official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So Tiger fans can fan.
The Hub International On Deck Show continues.
Here's the 1-2.
Come on, Blue.
Strike three! Struck him out! LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is coming up. But first, here is a look at the game's pitching matchups on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We'll get your full game day forecast coming up. Should be smooth sailing, although some cloud cover, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. Want to remind you, LSU Athletics thinks it's Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Well, on Friday night, 6th largest attended game in LSU baseball history with a paid attendance 12,539. Last night, 2nd in LSU baseball history, paid attendance 12,892. Buzzy, hard to tell where we'll end up today, although still looking at 15 minutes or so before first pitch. Starting to fill up nicely, and again, with the type of weather we're having here in mid to late March, people are taking advantage of the tailgate opportunities. Maybe late arriving may miss first pitch, but let's take a look at the two starting pitchers for both the Gators and the Tigers. Both coaching staffs relying on these two guys when it comes to SEC weekends.
Yeah, two Sunday starters, both juniors. Jack Caglione getting his 5th start of the year. He's all everything for Florida. I mean, he is what Ohtani is to Major League Baseball. Caglione is to college baseball. Does it all, hits in that 3-hole, and you're going to see him today. The fastball's electric. It's 93 to 98 miles an hour. He throws a changeup and a slider, very hard slider, sometimes cutterish at times. But where LSU can have success against Caglione is he can get wild. And last week's start against Texas A&M in 5 1/3 inning, he did have the 5 walks. So got to make him get in the strike zone. LSU did a good job of that last year in the national championship final game, and they'll have to do that this year today. They'll have to make sure he gets in the strike zone, swing at strikes. Again, get yourself into good counts because he can walk you if you let him. Take those free passes and then take advantage of guys on base when guys are on base hitting the clutch. And then over for LSU, you've got Thatcher Hurd, who a little bit of a rough start last week in Mississippi State, but a guy that coach has a lot of confidence in. I think for him to have success against a very aggressive hitting style from Florida, he's going to have to throw 2 different off-speed pitches. He's going to have to be able to flip that off-speed pitch in early for strikes, and then when he gets to 2 strikes, he needs to be able to get that breaking pitch, that harder pitch that he can throw out of the zone and get Florida to chase. Now, again, they're a very aggressive swinging team. That wind now is blowing heavily out to left field. Could be an offensive day if both these pitchers aren't careful and pitch to, follow the plan that each pitching coach wants them to follow.
Jack Caglione, the junior left-hander, will go for the Gators. It'll be junior right-hander Thatcher Hurd for your Tigers. Fans, Grayson Events and Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all of your party and event rental needs. From carnival rides to mechanical bull rentals, inflatables, and much more, they have what you need to make your next party, festival, or corporate event the best one yet. Just give them a call at 225-436-6520. That's 436-6520. You won't be disappointed. We'll continue with more. Had a chance to visit with the Tiger skipper, Jay Johnson. His thoughts coming up next here on the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
At Albertsons, curbside pickup is easy, but delivery is even easier. Try our new Fresh Pass program and enjoy unlimited free delivery on all your grocery needs. We're offering even more perks like 5% off some of our best brands like O Organic and Open Nature. Plus, even more rewards that never expire to use on gas or free groceries. Start your free 30-day trial today when you sign up for Albertsons Fresh Pass and get free delivery anytime and exclusive perks. Visit albertsons.com/Fresh Pass for program detail. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of LSU Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show with first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball just around the corner.
Pack your bags. LSU is headed to Omaha.
Time now to visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, last night a classic SEC college baseball game unfortunately did not go the Tigers' way, and I know it seemed to me a quick meeting out there in right field after the game because today turns out the most important day of the weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tough loss. All these wins in league are valuable, and when you're one out away, that's a tough one to swallow. And so two things, that's a tough one to swallow. We haven't been great the last 2 Sundays. It's just a challenge to the team. Like, we're coming to work tomorrow, regardless of how today goes. It's just being all in, invested, committed, and responding in a fashion that we know we're a better team than we were a week ago before we showed up. And I have great faith they'll do that. It's a tough opponent, really good couple pitchers we're going to see on the mound, but I think the approach will be right today.
A couple of key scenarios in yesterday's game. I know that Florida, again, would come away with 8 hits, but 10 free passes, and while the pitching staff had 16 strikeouts, I mean, that's a team that, as good as they are, you let them hang around, bad things can happen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, the leadoff walk to a pinch hitter in the 9-hole in the 9th inning ultimately proved to be the tying run. The 2-run inning in the 4th started with 3 consecutive walks.
Obviously a candidate for player of the year, two-way player of the year. We've seen him pitch before, but remind us again specifically where are his strengths?
Well, it's a big fastball. I mean, he can run it up to 98 miles an hour, and not many guys can do that. And he's got a good changeup. He's throwing a slider for a strike more. The key to the championship game last year was we did not chase out of the zone and put a lot of pressure on him early in the game and got a couple big 2-strike hits. We have to get him in the zone today. You can't let him get on a roll, hit the mistake when it's get there. But hopefully we can create a lot of traffic with some walks and get that big hit we're looking for.
Coach, big challenge, but a big opportunity for your team today. Get after them. Best of luck.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
And Coach Jay Johnson, we'll take a timeout. We'll get you set for Game 3, the deciding Game 3 of this series. Coming up, we'll get the starting lineups, and then first pitch, Florida and your Tigers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya. Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! Win are 3 letters more than 3 letters. When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
First pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is just moments away.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air to left center field. Waldsmith will just watch it.
See ya! But first, as the Hub International On Deck show continues, here are the starting lineups presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Indeed, getting set to bring you today's starting lineups. LSU Athletics would like to thank today's game sponsor, Cox Communication. Hey, LSU fans, now your chance to suit up for the Tigers. Check out the Cox bobblehead filter on Instagram and become an LSU bobble yourself. Don't forget to share, be a fan, be the bobble, and become a Tiger. Taking a look at the starting lineups, first for the Florida Gators, 13-9 their record now, 3-2 in SEC play. Kevin O'Sullivan in his 17th year will send to the plate Colby Shelton to lead it off. The shortstop, a sophomore, batting .294. Ty Evans, who had some big swings last night in Game 2, will bat second. The right fielder, a junior, hitting .376. Starting pitcher Jack Caglione will bat third. The junior hitting .404. He was the hero last night with a 2-run blast in the top of the 11th. Tyler Shelnutt will be the cleanup hitter again in left field, a senior hitting .309. Luke Heyman will play first base today with Caglione on the mound. Heyman had been the DH in the previous 2 matchups, a sophomore hitting .264. Cade Curlin will once again be at second base, sophomore batting .293. Del Thomas had a good glove this weekend at third base. The senior will bat 7th, hitting .218. Tanner Garrison once again behind the plate catching, will bat 8th. And Michael Robertson will get a start, his 14th of the year in center field. He will bat 9th. Again, junior left-hander Jack Caglione will pitch and will bat for the Gators today. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU, 19-5 on the season, 2-3 in SEC play. Coach Jay Johnson in his 3rd year at the helm. He'll once again lead off with Mac Bingham, the left fielder, a senior batting .289. Bingham with a home run last night. Tommy White will be at third base, again batting second in the order, the junior hitting .330. Jared Jones will bat third, play first base. Hayden Travinsky in the lineup. Today he will catch for the Tigers in the cleanup spot, the senior batting .341. Josh Pearson, who has started the last 2 games here at the box, will get a 3rd start this weekend, but be at second base. He'll be in for Monster Milam, the freshman. Pearson, the junior, batting .279. Ethan Fry will be the DH today, a sophomore hitting .364. Michael Braswell, the shortstop in the 7-hole. Paxton Kling in center field with the start, will bat 8th, and Brady Neal will play in right field. We saw him do that last week in Starkville. He'll bat 9th for the Tigers. Again, junior right-hander Thatcher Hurd will be on the bump. That's a look at the starting lineups. That means first pitch is just moments away, deciding Game 3, Florida and LSU. It's coming your way next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Find more at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More excitement, more gaming, more staycation action. Football fans get more too with our 22-foot video wall. Don't miss out on the area's best Asian food at Red Lotus or fine dining at its best at 18 Steak. Let our exceptional staff take care of your every need. Add more to your story in the heart of South Baton Rouge, only at L'Auberge. Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
The LSU Tigers excel due to great preparation, talent, and execution. Those same principles are what make National Trench Safety the leader in the trench safety equipment industry. National Trench Safety is recognized across the country as the trench and traffic safety specialist, supporting the equipment rental and engineering needs for the refining, chemical, pipeline, power, transportation, and municipal market. Visit ntsafety.com today for more details. Remember, if it's in the trench, over the trench, or around the trench, National Trench Safety has you covered. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal road spray.
Bengal road spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal road spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
The 0-2 pitch.
7 national championships.
Swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win. The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
Powerhouse. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Sunday afternoon, Tiger fans. Welcome in once again, Skip Bertman Field, Alec Bach Stadium. Game 3, Florida and LSU. Before we get started, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network
Back
and
to 5,
the LSU Sports
4,
mobile app.
3, 2, 1. Back to you.
Along with our producer Brian Haldane in the Capital One studio, Tiger champ Buzzy Heidel, Chris Blair with you here behind home plate at the box. Tigers and Gators trying to decide this series this Sunday afternoon. Time now for your game day weather forecast brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. Get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. Going to be mostly cloudy today, but otherwise a very nice afternoon. 71 degrees currently. Time of expected first pitch. Going to stay that way in the lower 70s the rest of the afternoon. Thatcher Hurd ready to go. We'll fire the first delivery, and that's a called strike. And we are underway. Time of first pitch, 2:03 Central Time. Thatcher Hurd faces off against Colby Shelton. Shortstop for the Gators. Hurd, the 0-1 off the end of the bat. Look out, on deck circle was Ty Evans. He had to dance out of the way as that one made a beeline for him near the backstop. Shelton looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 9 so far this weekend here in Baton Rouge. This one hit in the air. Going to find the seats down the line. Foul in left. Still 0-2. Thatcher Hurd again trying to improve on the performance last week. Again, where all three starting pitchers got roughed up on the road in Starkville. So far, LSU's got a nice performance from Holman. Gage jumped yesterday. Hurd looking to do the same. The 0-2 delivery just missed high with a fastball. And that'll make it 1-2. Both teams, or I should say both games for LSU, Buzzy, 16 strikeouts for the Tiger pitching staffs on Friday and again on Saturday. A few more free passes last night. A big factor in the game and allowing Florida to eventually hang around and win. Here's another rifled shot foul down the right side. And it's still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Colby Shelton.
Yeah, Coach Johnson said he was adamant that they were going to pitch better this weekend, and they certainly have. Need another good performance today from Thatcher Hurd. And Shelton, leadoff hitter for Florida, came into the series hitting well over 300 and has dipped down to 294 with the 0 for Baton Rouge performance.
Here's a swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball from Thatcher Hurd. Shelton down on strikes, 1 gone here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, it's a good sign early from Hurd. He gets ahead with the fastballs, and then with 2 strikes goes to that big overhand curveball, and he's going to have to mix that in. As I told you in the pregame, you want to be able to throw that pitch for strikes when you can, and then bury the off-speed pitch with 2 strikes.
Colby Shelton down on strikes for the 6th time this weekend for the Gators. That'll bring Ty Evans, who had 2 big hits last night late in the game against the shift for LSU. They'll have the shift on once again, moving 3 infielders to the left, but he took 2 in back-to-back at-bats, base hits to right field. There's a strike at the letters on the outside corner, and it's 1-1 now to Evans, who's batting .376 on the season. He leads the Gators this weekend, batting 5 for 10 with 3 runs scored, including a double and a home run, batting an even .500 against the Tigers. Hurd's 1-1 pitch. Fastball just missed the outer black. 2-1.
Yeah, Evans been a thorn in the side for LSU. Had a really good game yesterday, and then you mentioned the home run. That was in Friday's game. The only run accounted for Florida.
2-1 off speed, swing and a miss way out in front was Evans. Fooled on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I like that. 2-1. Evans gets in a good hitter's count, probably looking fastball, and Thatcher Hurd able to just spin one off in there. 1
down. Evans at the plate. Hurd kicks and fires, and a ground ball, but foul left of third base. Keeps the count 2-2. Today's team colors brought to you by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Tigers in their Sunday golds, white pants, traditional LSU lids in purple. Florida going all grays, gray jerseys, gray pants, Florida blue batting helmets. 2-2 to Evans. Again, fouls it off into the screen. Another fastball spoiled by the foul cut off the bat of Ty Evans.
Good velocity early for Hurd. That last pitch was at 95 miles an hour.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Hurd fires. Breaking ball lifted down the line. Fair ball in left. Going to take a bounce and into the corner. Evans around first. He will make it in with a stand-up double with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. He continues to see the ball and strike the ball well here at the box.
Yeah, he's not going to want to leave Baton Rouge anytime soon. The weekend that he's had, just got an off-speed pitch that is hung out over the plate, and a good hitter like Evans was able to keep it fair down the left field line.
So that will bring Jack Caglione, who had the rocket shot to right center field in the top of the 11th, to bring he and Evans in to make it a 6-4 game. They would go on to win. First pitch from Hurd, called strike. Breaking ball loops in over the plate, and it's 0-1. Evans with a leadoff second. The 0-1 from Hurd. Swing and a miss. Top shelf fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Caglione this weekend batting .286. He's been the recipient of some walks. He was hit by a pitch. Hard to keep a good hitter down. He exploded last night to give the Gators the 2-run lead. Swings opposite field, fly ball to left. Bingham on the track, waiting for it, makes the play. Evans will stay put at second as Bingham whips it into the infield. Recording the second out. That'll bring the crowd alive here. It's been one of those things this weekend where Florida has threatened a number of times going back to Friday night's game. They've had runners on. LSU again with great starting pitching, and really for that matter, pitching out of the bullpen, been able to work out of some semi-jams.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at yesterday's game, it came down to really a pitch or two. I mean, Evans hit in the 9th inning to score the tying run, and then Caglione, in the extra innings when he hit the home run.
There's a strike on the offering to Shellnut. Go back to that strikeout for Ackenhausen that was dropped by Milazzo that allowed them to extend that inning. You get that strikeout, throw to first. Who knows how that game finishes up? LSU probably goes on to win 4-3. Here's a foul tap off the bat of Shellnut. And again, Thatcher Hurd doing a good job. Buzzy early, getting ahead of hitters. Now another 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's the key. When you can get ahead of good, aggressive hitters like Florida, you can use your whole arsenal of pitches. You become just that much more effective.
Runner at second, 2 down, no score, top of the first. Hurd's 0-2 pitch. Fastball missed outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Chris, going back to really the first couple games, anytime you've got a close game like we did last night, I mean, it comes down to 2 or 3 pitches, and that makes the difference, and that's what we saw.
Hurd's 1-2 pitch. Again, brings a fastball up top. Shellnut stays away, and it evens the count 2-2.
A good take from Shellnut. That's a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Those are tough to lay off of when it's at the letters and you got 2 strikes. A lot of times you get in a swing mode as a hitter, but that one he was able to lay off of. Might go for a base open. Breaking pitch, change the eye level.
2 outs, the 2-2. This time the breaking ball, but it missed high, and that'll fill the count 3-2. Shellnut batting just 125 this weekend. Another one of those Florida hitters well over 300 coming into this series. But has had his struggles. He's 1 for 8. Has a run scored. Did have 1 double. His only hit of the series. Batting .309 on the year. With 2 outs, runner at second. Payoff pitch. Shellnut fouls it off into the screen. Remains 3-2.
As Shellnut, a senior, transferred out of Santa Fe Community College.
Evans with a double down the line and left. He stands at second base. Another payoff pitch to come from Thatcher Hurd. Just missed the outside corner, not by much with a fastball. That one a tough one to take if you're Thatcher Hurd. So Shellnut earns the 2-out walk. That'll put runners first and second. Get a little low and off the plate.
Yeah, it was a good take. Got first base open. Not the end of the world. Put the guy on. Coach Jay Johnson going to come out and have a little conversation. A little strategy talk, as you call them, Chris.
Yeah, they're going to talk it over here, get the defense set. Again, the Tigers with White at third, Braswell at shortstop. That's the mainstay on the left side of the infield for this year. Josh Pearson getting the start today at second over the freshman Monster Milam. Jarrett Jones at first. So with runners first and second, force play in action here if they can elicit a ground ball for Heyman, who had been the DH the first 2 games. Playing first base today with Caglione on the mound. He'll come to the plate. He's batting .264 on the season. Heyman 0 for on the weekend. He's 0 for 7 at the plate. Evans down at second. Shelnut on the walk at first. Top of the first inning, and the pitch sails outside, ball 1. That's pitch number 23 for Thatcher Hurd here in the first inning. The 1-0. Breaking ball over for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, you're seeing Hurd do a lot what Luke Holman did and Gage Jump did early, and that's get the breaking ball over for a strike when need be. Trying to get Florida to chase with that slider, especially the right-handed hitters. Here's the 1-1 from Hurd. Fastball going to be fouled off right side. Gets Thatcher ahead in the count 1-2 on a fastball at 95.
Well, I noticed in the first 2 games, Florida hunts fastballs early, and that's a lot of good hitting teams. They want to do that. You want to hit the fastball, and you want to work early in the count, but that's when you can just flip that in there for a strike. Makes it much more difficult from a hitting standpoint.
Runners first and second. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Brought the fastball and challenged. Found the hole in Heyman's bat. Second strikeout for Hurd to get things started here. And the Gators empty-handed. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left on. We played a half inning of scoreless baseball. Tigers come to the plate. It'll be Bingham, White, and Jones when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU comes to the plate. Good start for Thatcher Hurd. 2 strikeouts there in the top of the first inning. Had to extend a little bit as far as pitch count is concerned after a double and a walk given up. Now the Tigers come to the plate looking to get the offense going early, often, as opposed to last night, continual throughout today's 9-inning game. First pitch offered up by Caglione. Fastball at 94, called strike to Bingham. Bingham this weekend batting an even .400 against the Gators. He fouls this one off speed back behind us, and it's 0-2. Bingham at the plate for the Tigers. 4 for 10 with a run scored. Double and a home run. That's kind of what we were expecting from Mac Bingham. We certainly know he has the potential to do that game in and game out. The 0-2 from Caglione. Going to be lifted in the air but foul towards the seats in left as another fastball offered up by the Florida left-hander. Bingham awaits at the plate. Caglione winds and fires. Called strike 3 on the outer half. Down on strikes goes Bingham. A little surprised by that. Thought it might have been a little up. Caglione delivers. Picks up his first strikeout. One gone. Bottom of the first.
Yeah, went with the slider to the right-handed hitter. You'll see him every now and then throw the changeup, but he's mainly fastball, slider. And early, again, only one batter, but Caglione was all around the zone with every pitch.
Here comes Tommy White. Pitch to Tommy. Inside and low. Got away from the catcher, Garrison. And 1 ball, no strikes. Tommy White this weekend just batting .125. He's 1 for 8 with a run scored. He's been walked a handful of times. The 1-0, big swing. Maybe got too much underneath this one. A mile high into the air to left field as Tyler Shelnut will circle under it and make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, just missed it. Got an off-speed pitch out over the plate. And right on it, just underneath it. Wind blowing out to left, so there's going to be some balls that challenge that left field wall getting out of the ballpark today.
Here's a young man who can certainly challenge the wall. That's Jared Jones. Jones with 9 home runs on the year. Picked up another one last night to right. Fastball, swing and a miss. 96 miles an hour from Caglione to get him ahead 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball this time missed too far in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way upstairs, missing for ball 2 now to Jared Jones. Caglione 6'6", 250 pounds. The junior out of Tampa, Florida, product of Plant High School. 2-1, off speed. Jones mistimes the swing. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, bottom of the first, no score. 2-2 from Caglione. Low and inside with a breaking ball. Fills the count now to Jones, 3-2.
And nobody on. 3-2. If you're Jared Jones, you just got to sell out to a fastball. If he's able to flip a curveball in there, you tip your hat. But sell out to the fastball and get it going.
3-2 misses low. Ball 4. Caglione gives up the walk. So with 2 out base on balls, we'll put Jones aboard and it'll bring Hayden Travinski to the plate. This lineup today, again, Jay Johnson mentioned to me as we left the clubhouse before today's game, he said, yeah, the wind's blowing out, so hold on to your hat. But this is a power lineup for LSU, again, with Bingham, Jones, White, Travinski, got Pearson in at second base, and Brady Neal at the bottom of the order. First pitch missing outside to Hayden, and it's 1-0. Hayden this weekend leading the Tigers, batting .429, 3 for 7 with 2 runs scored, a double, added to his home run total. Fastball misses outside. 2-0 now to Travinski. Travinski with 6 home runs on the year. Driven in 25 runs. Leading RBI man for the Tigers so far. Big swing, but way out in front, off speed as Caglione pulls the string. It's 2-1.
Yeah, pulled the string. That's okay, though. If you get the changeup as a right-handed hitter, you get in a good count against Caglione. You've got to hunt that fastball. I'm okay with that from Travinski. If Caglione shows that he can throw that consistently.
This fastball missed outside as Travinski holds back. That'll make a 3-1 count.
If he shows he can throw those all-speed pitches consistently and hitters counts, then you may have to make an adjustment. But early in the game, you sell out to the fastball.
Runner at first, 2 down, no score. Travinski at the plate, Caglione on the mound, the 3-1 pitch, and a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Dialed it back to 77 miles an hour, and it dropped right at the back of the plate.
Yeah, another 3-1 count. He gets in a good count, and Caglione comes changeup.
Payoff delivery. Off the end of the bat, foul down the line in right from Travinski. Keeps it 3-2. Taking a look at today's ingredients for success, brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. Buzzy, you must have heard Jay Johnson. He talked about being pitch selective and looking for the fastball from Caglione, as he said he may leave one over the plate to do some damage with. The 3-2 down the line, but foul off the bat of Travinski. That one again off speed. That time Hayden timed it out just a bit. Foul down the line.
Well, the stuff is so good, you can't chase stuff out of the zone. You'll never get a hit off of him. So you've got to stay in the zone against a guy with such good stuff.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Missed outside. Another walk for Caglione will put Travinski aboard. And we'll bring Josh Pearson to the plate, but also will bring Kevin O'Sullivan out of the Florida dugout. He's going to make a walk and visit with Caglione. So both head coaches, you think they know what's on the line today? A little bit of trouble for Thatcher Hurd. Jay Johnson goes out, calms him down. Now Kevin O'Sullivan going to do the same, we suspect, with Caglione after walking 2 after recording the first 2 outs of the inning.
Yeah, and I mean, it's important to drive that pitch count up for Caglione. We talked about this yesterday, Chris. It seems like Florida, every time you look down in the bullpen, they've got right-hander after right-hander after right-hander. It seems like they've got more pitchers on their team than anybody.
I think they have a second bus for pitchers.
I think so too. So I don't necessarily know that getting to the bullpen would be that much easier, but certainly you'd like to get Caglione's pitch count up there where you can get him out of the game and get to that bullpen.
So now Pearson to the plate. Josh this weekend has been in the outfield. Today playing second base, batting .250 against the Gators. Caglione delivers a breaking ball for a strike to make it 0-1. Bingham struck out atop the order. White would fly out to left. Jones earned a walk. Travinski earned a walk. Both working a 3-2 count. Here's the 0-1 to Pearson. Swing and a bouncing ground ball. Going to be handled at first by Heyman. He will toss to Caglione, covering just in time for the out. Like at first Heyman was going to try to take it himself, but Pearson really hustling. He had to flip it to the pitcher who knows a lot about covering first base, Jack Caglione. So the Tigers, no runs, no hits. They leave 2 men on. We've played a full inning, no score. Top of the second coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Florida comes to the plate, scoreless game, top of the second inning here in Game 3 this weekend. Fans Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. Kate Curlin, the second baseman for the Gators, will lead it off. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up. Curlin, Thomas, and Garrison. Hurd misses with the first offering. Breaking ball outside. It's 1-0. Curlin batting .293 on the season. Even .200 here in Baton Rouge. Rifle shot to left, but right at Bingham, who takes a few steps to his left. Gets a glove on it for a quick out number 1 to start the top of the second inning.
Yeah, would love a quick inning for Hurd. You mentioned the pitch count in that first inning. What was he at? 29 pitches on the day, on the afternoon, so probably around 27, 28 in that first inning.
Now we'll see Thomas, third baseman for the Gators. First pitch, he's swinging, fouls it out of play, and it's 0-1. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Find your nearest location or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. Pitch to the right-hander Thomas. Drops in low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thomas has had some great plays defensively at third. In fact, he's hit the ball pretty well. Coming into today, second leading hitter for the Gators, batting .286 this weekend. Up from his .218 season average. There's a strike with a breaking ball off speed from Hurd to get ahead 1-2. Setting up outside is Travinski. The pitch is there, and it's a called strike 3. Beautifully done by the battery for LSU.
Yeah, that's the spot you wanted. Fastball. Thomas didn't think so, but outer part of the plate, outside corner, I mean, just painted. And I got to tell you, Chris, I'm a big fan of Michael Banks' punch out from behind the plate. Home plate umpire, he gets into it. It's an aggressive one.
So now with 2 down, that'll bring Tanner Garrison, the catcher. Just a 143 average on the year. He's 0 for 4 so far here in this series. And the first pitch, he'll drive foul into the seats and right.
I like the approach of this inning from Hurd. They're going at these Florida Gator hitters. I mean, right at them. Fastballs early in the count. And Florida, again, not proving that they can barrel it up just yet. So stay with it with 2 outs. Don't let up.
2 outs, nobody on. The 0-1 just missed out. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Garrison, a senior, transfer out of Coastal Carolina.
Another former Chanticleer on this Gator roster. Here's the 1-1. Again, a swing, but a foul out of play over the first base dugout. Thatcher Hurd back ahead, 1-2. Two outs, nobody on, scoreless game, top of the second. Hurd's 1-2 pitch to the plate. In the air to right field. Brady Neal coming in a few steps, and he will easily have it for out number 3. So a great inning for Thatcher Hurd. Pitch count down. Records a strikeout, elicits 2 flyouts, and it's no runs, no hits as the Gators go in order. We've played an inning and a half, scoreless. LSU will have Fry, Braswell, and Kling when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers come to the plate, scoreless game. 6, 7, and 8 due up for LSU. Fry, Braswell, and Kling. It's Ethan Fry getting the start today at DH. Stravinsky behind the plate catching, and Brady Neal in right field for Coach Jay Johnson. So Ethan Fry, 23rd plate appearance of the season. The first pitch from Caglione. Fastball misses outside, 1-0.
Yeah, Fry did not start in yesterday's game. Did start the Friday night game. Was 2 for 4. Scored a run. Drove in a run.
Breaking ball for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. We mentioned that Thatcher Hurd, Caglione, they battled in Omaha in that final national championship game. The 1-1. Good eye by Fry. Lets it miss low, and it's 2-1. Caglione against the Tigers in Omaha. Win an inning and a third. 2 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. That pitch misses low, and a hitter's count now for Fry, 3-1. Thatcher Hurd, by the way, put in an incredible performance. 6 full innings in that title game. 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Fry awaits. A 3-1, high and inside, spins him out of the way for ball 4. And Caglione, as you mentioned, Buzz, 5 walks last week in that game against Texas A&M in that Sunday outing. And already here has given up 3 free passes.
Yeah, and I like them. When you get to Pearson, you got Fry, Braswell, Kling. You got a little speed towards the bottom of that lineup. Can manufacture, do some different things. But, yeah, that's big. Leadoff hitter gets on.
Braswell's had some good knocks this weekend. He's batting .286 against the Gators, 2 for 7. Had a double, drove in a run, scored a run. First pitch missing, ball 1 to Braswell. Now Caglione working from the stretch. Looks at Fry. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off speed strike inside corner at the letters. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fry again with a short lead off of first. Caglione, the left-hander, comes to the plate. Braswell, line drive, going to be snagged by Thomas at third. Throwing across the diamond to first. Heyman can't control it all the way to the wall. They're going to wave Fry around second. He'll make his way into third as the throw just now arrives. And another fielding error by the Gators. The Tigers able to take advantage of it. You almost sensed that when Thomas pulled the line drive that he was going to rush that throw, even though Fry wasn't far off the bag.
Well, it was a bad break for the Tigers, and then a great break as Braswell hit that ball right on the nose, right at Thomas. And because it was at the third baseman, Fry froze, wasn't that far off of first base. And again, as good as Thomas has played at third base, I think if you asked him, he'd say, I should have held on to that one because he was never going to double up Fry at first.
No, Fry was already back on the bag before he released the ball. And then he threw it behind first base, which allowed, again, Fry the chance to get back to the bag, but Heyman got all twisted up. So now we've got Kling at the plate, 1 out, runner at third, and he swings at an off-speed pitch, swings through it, it's 0-1.
Coach O'Sullivan electing to pull the infield in, which maybe a hair surprising early in this game, 1 out.
Runner at third. Showing bunt, and he fouls it back into the screen. Couldn't get the bunt down as Fry was well on his way down the third base line. So now 0-2 to Paxton Kling, who's really looking for something to boost his confidence at the plate. He's batting just .210 on the season. 0 for 4 this weekend against the Gators. Did have a sac fly RBI on Friday night. The 0-2 fastball swung on and spoiled, foul to the right. 0-2.
Yeah, Bathead just dipped a little bit on that bunt attempt the previous pitch. He trying to push that ball somewhere towards the first baseman, in between the first baseman and second baseman. But now you just got to battle. Got it. All-American on the mound, 0-2. Choke up a little bit and just try to move the baseball.
Again, the infield playing in with 1 out, runner at third. This pitch from Caglione got loose, missed way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paxton Kling. Fans, turn your dreams into reality with Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com today. Ethan Fry walked, made his way to third base as Kling swings and misses. Breaking ball in on the hands, down on strikes goes Kling for the 21st time this season. And that will give Florida the 2nd out of the inning. And now it's up to Brady Neal to try to bring Fry home.
Yeah, just sped the bat head up with the fastballs at 96 miles an hour and then pulled the string. Just very good pitch from Caglione.
So now Neal, the left-hander, lefty on lefty matchup, and a swing and a miss. 0-1. Tigers with a chance here. Bottom of the 2nd, no score. Fry aboard on a walk. Able to make his way to third on a throwing error by Dale Thomas. The 0-1. Called strike on the outside corner at the knees. Tough one for Brady Neal. Great location by Caglione. Gets ahead again quickly, 0-2. The pitch in the air. Right center field, but Robertson easily comes over as it hangs up. He will field it for out number 3, and the Tigers go empty. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Tigers leave 1 man on. Still scoreless. We go to the top of the 3rd here at the box on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox Internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with Internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty lime Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Welcome to Louisiana, home of Mardi Gras, music, and of course, food. There's something here for everyone. Now you can celebrate our state with new games from the lottery. Introducing Creole State, Bayou State, Pelican State, and Louisiana, where you can win up to $18,000. And if you love music, then pick up $5 Louisiana Music. Top prize, $100,000. Louisiana Lottery. Home is where the fun is. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Florida will send to the plate. Bottom of the order, Robertson. Then top of the order, Shelton and Evans here in the top of the 3rd inning. Thatcher Hurd back on the mound. 37 pitches thrown. Robertson, a left-hander, stands in. The first pitch, a strike at the belt, and it's 0-1. Hurd working ahead. Both of these pitchers, for the most part, have worked ahead of these hitters. Got ourselves another pitching duel, it appears, at least early in this game 3. The 0-1 off the end of the bat to left field. Bingham going back. Bingham on the run, reaches up, makes the grab as he slams into the wall. Got a little nervous for a moment there as it kept tracking back, caught a little bit of that wind that's blowing stiffly towards the left field landing, but a great job by Bingham, who got a great jump on it and was backpedaling, Buzzy, able to reach up and make the grab.
Well, you said it. He got a little nervous when he started backpedaling, but was able to get up, kind of brace himself with his back onto the wall and make the catch.
Shelton, the top of the order, will stand in, bats for the 2nd time, a strikeout victim first time up, and there's a strike from Thatcher Hurd. Again, the breaking ball getting over. Well, we've seen that a lot with the first pitch offering.
Yeah, very getting ahead. Very impressed by Thatcher Hurd early in this game.
The 0-1 to Shelton. Another breaking ball, another strike, and it's 0-2.
And he's getting ahead with both pitches. He's able to throw the fastball down at the knees to get ahead. And as you can hear from those last 2 pitches that we described, it's the curveball for strikes early in the count. See if you elevate the fastball, maybe.
The 0-2.
Tried to.
It's a fastball, but it was inside. Gets away from Travinsky. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Travinsky wanted it up. He was going to throw that fastball at letter high, see if he couldn't get Shelton to chase, but that wasn't quite where Hurd threw it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hurd fires. It's a base hit. Roped to center field off the bat of Shelton. Be the 2nd hit of the day for the Gators, and a 1-out single has a runner on. We'll see Ty Evans stand in next, who had the double down the left field line last time in the 1st.
Yeah, I like elevating the fastball when you get to 2 strikes, especially a guy like Hurd. Really, a lot of guys these days when they're throwing the ball 95 miles an hour. The only problem with that is if you don't get it high enough, which he didn't do it there to Shelton, got it more at the belt, and Shelton was able to drive it back through the middle. Comes an easy pitch to hit if you don't get it high enough.
First pitch to Evans, fastball missed away, and it's 1-0. Fan SeatGeek now the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics, so whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Plenty of fans here at the box fanning today. Here in game 3, 1-0 pitch, ground ball towards Braswell at short. He will flip it to Pearson. Pearson took a little time on the exchange, could not turn it around for the Twin Killings. Safely at first will be Evans. They do record the second out on the force play at the second base bag.
Yeah, most important thing when turning the double play is to get that first out first, and that's what Pearson did. He made sure he got the first out. That's where you miss Milam. Milam's able to turn that a little quicker, not picking on Pearson. That's just not a position he plays a ton. And again, nice job of getting the first out first and making sure of that one, not rushing it, and then you don't get anybody.
2 outs in the inning now with a runner at first. Now time called by Travinski as he was looking to Coach Jay Johnson. They said call time, so he's going to go out and visit with Thatcher Hurd here as Jack Caglione, who flied out to left field. But a dangerous hitter, batting .400 on the season. So far here this weekend, 2 for 8. Did have that second one, a home run last night, the 11th, to help Florida win 6-4.
Yeah. I wonder if that's just, I thought maybe Jones might have been playing in the back pocket of Evans at first base. Might have got, give himself a little more room with Caglione up to bat. I thought that's what he went tell him, but looks like Jones is going to stay on first base, hold the runner on.
Got Pearson playing deep in right field. Here's a little tapper, could be trouble. In betweener, going to be picked up by Jones, and he will apply the tag on the chest of Caglione for out number 3. Well, with Pearson deep into right field playing in the shift, that one got a little scary with a little tapper on the infield grass, but a great play by Jared Jones to get the play and the final out. So the Gators done, no runs. Oh, it looks like Kevin O'Sullivan wants a replay, wants a review here. He's out talking with home plate umpire Michael Banks. Both teams have already left the field, so we'll take a break. We'll see what happens here as they have a discussion on the play at first base. Nonetheless, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on for the Gators. Still scoreless. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers come to the plate. Bingham, White, and Jones, top of the order on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A little bit of sunshine peeks from within the clouds here. Again, 72 degrees and beautiful day for college baseball as we have quite the battle going on here in Game 3. Tigers send up Bingham, White, and Jones. Top of the order to start it off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Bingham, a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball missed outside from Caglione. Evens it up 1 ball, 1 strike. We went to break with Kevin O'Sullivan having a discussion with the umpiring crew. And it didn't look like he was asking for a review on that play as Bingham swats one to left, and on the run making the play was Shelnutt. Came in after the crack of the bat and then had to put on the brakes, but able to handle the play in left. Bingham with a pretty good shot off the bat, but results in out number 1. But I'm not sure if O'Sullivan was maybe talking about the aggressive tag from Jared Jones. I'm not sure. He was not asking for a review, but he had a fairly long conversation with first base umpire Joseph Smith and Michael Banks, the home plate umpire. Now we'll see Tommy White, ground ball, but a slow bouncer to second, going to be fielded by Curlin. He will come up throwing to first, and a 4-3 ground out retires White. Quickly 2 gone.
Well, to that point, Chris, I know the ball came out of Jones's glove when he made the tag, but it was after the tag and really when he was trying to transfer the ball out to probably just throw it back to the mound because it was the end of the inning. I'm not sure. Maybe that might have been what something O'Sullivan was talking to the umpires about. Just, hey, make sure we all saw the same thing here. As Coach Jay Johnson will call offensive timeout. We'll see this a lot when 2 quick outs happen in an inning. I was going to say when the inning started, if the approach would change, second time through the lineup for LSU, and I said in the beginning, sell out to that fastball and see if he can throw the off-speed pitches for strikes. To Caglianone's credit, he's been able to flip those off-speed pitches in for strikes. He does have the 3 walks in 2 2/3 innings, but he's shown that he can throw those off-speed pitches. LSU's going to have to adjust.
So now Jared Jones comes to the plate. He was a recipient of one of those walks back in the first inning. So he digs in from the right side with 2 outs, nobody on. Caglianone fires, and it's short and low for ball 1. LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Again, that off-speed delivery, outer part of the plate. Jones couldn't reach it. Out in front, and it's 1-1. Caglianone fires the fastball, speeds it up, but misses outside at 96 on the gun. It's 2-1. Tigers without a hit off Caglianone thus far. The Gators with 2 hits. The 2-1. Off speed again, another swing and a miss. Jones upset with himself, way out in front with the bat, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, I've been impressed early on. Again, LSU getting themselves in good hitters counts, but Caglianone able to control the off-speed pitches.
2-2. Jones swats this one in the air to center field. Robertson coming over at the track at the wall and will make the grab for out number 3. Thought the wind might help that one get over the fence, but just got underneath it a little too much off the bat of Jared Jones, and the Tigers go quickly. 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 3rd. We have played 3. We are still scoreless. Top of the 4th coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Josh Smith. Heat and humidity can really take their toll on athletic performance, especially here in Louisiana. Beat the heat with the Tiger Air Zephyr, a rechargeable clip-on cooling fan that uses our revolutionary air accelerator technology. Now you can stay cool whether you're playing, working, or watching the Tigers at the box. Make sure to get yours today at TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana. It's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues. Born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Coming back.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the fourth inning here on this Sunday afternoon, scoreless between the Gators and Tigers. A little reminiscent of yesterday's game, at least in the early going. Leading things off will be Tyler Shelnut. Got a board on a walk in the first inning. He'll show bunt, and the pitch is a strike. Trying to drag it down the first base line. Couldn't get a bat on it, and it's 0-1. Thatcher Hurd so far given up 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Gators have left 3 men on. The Tigers the same. There's a pitch that misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Thatcher's been all over the strike zone. Another hitter where he gets ahead 0-1. And he's done that, seems like every hitter that's been up there.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Shelnut. Breaking ball gets it over. That time on the outer half to make it 1-2.
Approaching 50 pitches on the afternoon for Hurd. He's at 48.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Setting up outside is Travinski, but that one in the dirt as he blocks it up. Evens a count 2-2. Defensively, LSU not quite a shift. They have Pearson, though, playing heavily close to the second base bag with the right-handed hitter Shelnut at the plate. Batting .263 is the Gator left fielder when leading off in the inning. Here's the 2-2 from Hurd. Swing and a miss. Sped it up, brought it in on the hands, and Thatcher Hurd records strikeout number 4, 1 gone. We're in the top of the fourth inning.
Yeah, that's the fastball I like. When you want to elevate it, it's got to be up by the letters, and that one is just about impossible to catch up with. When you elevate it there, hitters can't do much with it. When it comes down a little bit, it starts around, it's more at the belly button or belt buckle. You can hitters can make you pay for it.
Heyman now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim to Thatcher in the first inning. The first pitch, fastball just off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. In the Tiger pitchers with 16 strikeouts combined on Friday night, Holman and Herring gave up just 3 walks. 1-0. There's the curve for a strike to even it up 1-1. Last night, Jump, Guidry, Ackenhausen, and Helmers also combined for 16 strikeouts, but unfortunately 7 walks and 3 hit batters. In fact, the free passes outdid the Gators, who only had 8 hits. The 1-1, another curve for a strike. That gets Hurd ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Hurd, the right-hander. The 1-2 pitch. Just missed outside with a fastball, but a better take, I would say, by Heyman.
Yeah, good pitch 1-2. You don't want to get it to 3-2, kind of a make or break pitch. When you get to 2-2, you go off speed pitch, it needs to be for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Heyman. Another fastball, but this one well off the plate and away. Fills the count 3-2.
Heyman has struggled in SEC games coming into today, only hitting 150.
Payoff delivery upcoming. Hurd, the pitch. Breaking ball, just a little tapper left of the mound. Going to be trouble. Hurd picks it up barehanded, falls away, throws to first in time for out number 2. How about Hurd holding his balance long enough? He was falling back, kind of a fadeaway jump shot, if you would, but got enough arm strength to get it to Jones. He picked it up barehanded, and then off his back foot, throws a bullet to Jones to record the second out. Great play by Thatcher Hurd.
Yeah, way to be an athlete. And another reason that was hard is for a right-handed pitcher, you're falling towards first base. That was a swinging bunt. Tommy White was not going to be able to make the play. It was Hurd or nobody, and very impressed to the strike he threw over to Jones at first base.
Now we'll see Curlin, the second baseman, as that pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Curlin today lined out to Bingham in left field. His first time up.
Yeah, you could see a lot of bad things happening with that last play from Hurd, and he did a good job of knowing who he had running, caught it barehanded, and just all in one motion made a strong throw.
This breaking ball didn't break enough, just missed Curlin. It's now 2 balls, no strike. Second baseman for the Gators, 2 for 11 this weekend, batting .289 on the year.
There might not be a second baseman in the country that swings harder than Curlin. I mean, he absolutely takes hacks.
Thatcher Hurd, the 2-0. Another breaking ball that didn't spin enough. Missed high and inside. 3-0. Pitch and a strike on the inside corner. It's out Curlin with the take, and it's 3-1. Shelnut struck out. Heyman grounded out to Hurd. Now a 3-1 count to Curlin. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on, fouled out of play. That will fill the count. That'll get the LSU crowd behind Thatcher Hurd here. As he gets set to deliver a payoff pitch. Curlin batting .286 with 2 outs in the inning. Thatcher Hurd from the stretch, kicks and fires, and going to hit him. It looked like he was trying to get the breaking ball, but that one just did not get the spin he needed. That will be an anticlimactic hit by pitch to lower the volume here at the box, as that will send Curlin to first, and the inning continues. And now you'll see Dale Thomas was caught looking by Thatcher back in the second.
I mentioned it in yesterday's game. Saw a lot of big hacks from Florida. Same thing in Friday's game, and they are a team. When they get up there, they are swinging the bat and swinging aggressively.
First pitch, breaking ball, ground ball to Pearson, diving, makes the play, flips to Braswell at second for out number 3. Josh Pearson showing the leather out there, getting dirty, making sure we have a scoreless game after 3.5. No runs, no hits, nobody on base for the Gators. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Travinski, Pearson, and Fry, 4, 5, and 6. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms coming up for the Tigers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hayden Travinski leads it off for the Tigers here as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless and deciding game 3. Travinski, a walk in the first inning, was left stranded. First pitch outside from Caglione, 1-0. Travinski swings, fouls it off, evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, LSU Athletics would like to thank today's game sponsor, Cox Communications. Tiger fans, it's your chance to suit up for the Tigers. Check out the Cox bobblehead filter on Instagram. 1-1 low and inside to Travinski, make it 2-1. You can become an LSU bobble yourself. Don't forget to share it, be a fan, be the bobble, become a Tiger. 2-1 to Travinski, in the air to right field. Giving chase on the run is Evans, and can't get to it as it drops down. And he got to it, made the grab. Holy cow. He ran a quarter mile to get there. I thought it was going to bounce right in front of the side wall, but Evans able to get to it and hold on.
Well, and I'll tell you, Chris, I think that ball was going to be close to being a fair baseball win. Off the bat, I never thought it had a chance. Not sure if the wind was holding it up just a hair, but you're right. Evans ran a long way and made a heck of a play.
Again, I think the wind certainly aided the opportunity to make a play. Here's an opposite field knock off the bat of Pearson down the line and left. He'll round first on his way to second as they just come up with a baseball in the corner. And Pearson gets the crowd going here with a one-out double down the line left field way.
Yeah, Pearson getting the start at second base, getting a few more bats in the lineup, keeps that ball fair down the left field line. Just a good piece of hitting by the veteran.
So now Ethan Fry comes to the plate. Again, the Tigers threatening here with a runner in scoring position in a scoreless game. Pitch to Fry, off speed and a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, ground ball, base hit into left field. They're going to hold Pearson up at third. Now it's mishandled in the outfield by Shelnut. They'll send Pearson home. The throw goes to second, and LSU now leads 1-0. Another miscue in the field by Florida, resulting in a Tiger run.
Well, good base running and heads-up play by Coach Jordan at third base. Pearson's got to see the ball through because it's hit to his right side, and he's going to hold him the whole time. He's going to be dead out at home plate if he sends him, but left fielder Shelnut bobbles it. Jordan sees it at third base. The third base coach continues to wave him in, and good job by Pearson of staying aware.
Pearson with the double comes in to score. Now with the RBI single. Again, it won't be an RBI single, it'll be a score by error, but Fry did get the base hit. He's at first base. Allowed Pearson to advance to third, and then the mishandle in left field allowed him to score. The Tigers lead 1-0 as Braswell takes the first two pitches, missing from Caglione. It's 2-0. .2-0 pitch. Fastball missed low. Now 3-0. Braswell aboard on a throwing error by Dale Thomas, the third baseman, back in the second. .3-0 pitch. Outside ball four. Caglione now a little rocked after that double from Pearson and the miscue on the hit by Fry. As runners first and second for the Tigers. Now Paxton Kling looking for something good. Big opportunity for the sophomore out of Roaring Springs, Pennsylvania. Jay Johnson has said it. Doug Thompson has said it. Buzzy Heidel has said it, and I all agree. Certainly all the tools. And we've seen Paxton Kling deliver in his short time as a Tiger, but a big opportunity here.
Yeah,
this is what was missing in yesterday's game, Buzzy. Didn't mean to cut you off. The opportunity to get some separation and add some runs. LSU just unable to find that timely hit.
Yeah, wasn't really able to separate. This is a moment, though, I got to believe, tried bunting him in his first at bat, but that was to actually get a run in. This is to get a couple guys over. You got to believe Coach Johnson's going to put on the sack bunt.
Looking to swing away.
Yeah.
And the first pitch. Missed outside for ball one, 1-0. Kling a strikeout victim in the second inning. A lot of off speed early, then went to the fastball to Caglione to speed him up. Here's the 1-0. Off speed. That one a strike on the outside corner to even it up 1-1. 1-0 LSU leads, bottom of the fourth inning. Only one out. Got Fry at second, Braswell at first. The 1-1. That one a strike on the inside corner. Again, heavy off speed from Caglione. Now with a 1-2 count, let's see if he tries to speed him up. The pitch is a fastball, but it misses outside. Now 2-2.
Yeah, good heater, 96 miles an hour. And I've actually didn't think Caglione would go to the off speed as much, and he has a lot in this game.
Runners first and second, one out. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Chased the fastball well off the plate. Kling down on strikes for the 22nd time this year. Second time today. Now we'll be up to Brady Neal. Neal flied out to center field. And Michael Robertson, his first time up. And the Tigers one run across on a fielding error by Tyler Shelnut in left. But a chance to add to the lead here as Neal will foul this one off. Slow roller down the first base side. And it's 0-1. Fans, enjoy the best barbecue at TJ Ribs, official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Host of our head coaches shows will be there tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, for the Jay Johnson Show. The 0-1 to Neal, off speed, just got a piece, but rolls to the first base dugout. Now Caglione ahead, 0-2. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on this, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
1, back to you.
Along with our producer Brian Haldane in the Capital One studio, Buzzy Heidel, Chris Blair here at the box on a Sunday afternoon. Tigers lead Florida 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runners first and second, 2 outs, an 0-2 count to Brady Neal. Caglione's pitch and a tapper foul. Again, first base side. Count remains 0-2.
Brady Neal, another guy, Coach Jay Johnson, you know the talents there, has struggled a little bit in SEC play, but has all the talent in the world in a big spot here at this point of the game.
The 0-2 pitch. High and inside, they appealed, did not go around. Neal was trying to back out of the way. Florida not happy. They are yelling out of the dugout at third base umpire Clint Fagan. And it was close, but Neal actually was backing up, but I think held up. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caglione, the pitch, swing and a miss. Caglione now with his 4th strikeout works out of a jam here after giving up 1 run on the error. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error by the Gators. Tigers leave 2 men on. They have a 1-0 lead. We played 4 back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons For You in our mobile app where you can shop for groceries and save weekly with digital coupons all in one place. With Albertsons For You, you can earn rewards points every time you shop and redeem them for free groceries. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to sign up. Albertsons, fresh food, local flavors.
Coming back.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Another close one starting to form here in Game 3. LSU gets on the board. 1-0 they lead after a fielding error by Tyler Shelnut in left field allowed Pearson to score after arriving to third base on a base hit by Ethan Fry. Now the Gators come to the plate. Thatcher Hurd playing with a 1-run lead now. So far, 4 innings of work, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Tanner Garrison at the plate. First pitch missing, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Hurd. Again missing low, 2-0. So far, Garrison flied out to right field. His first time up in the second inning. Garrison on the weekend now 0 for 5. Hurd's pitch. That's a fastball for a strike, make it 2-1.
Garrison has struggled for Florida in SEC play. Again, only 2 weekends, really weekend and a half if you Hadn't been quite 2 weekends yet.
2-1 in the air. Right center field on the run, but it will drop down in front of Brady Neal. Just a Texas leaguer in right center off the bat of Garrison. Third hit of the day for the Gators. His first hit of the weekend, but the leadoff man aboard. That's the other thing last night that really hampered LSU is Florida was able, by way of mostly free passes, get the leadoff man aboard. Late in the game, two costly leadoff runners came back to bite the Tigers. Now time going to be called. Offensive timeout. Chuck Girolamo out there to visit with Robertson, who's set to come to the plate here. Robertson 0 for 1, flying out to left.
Yeah, this could be a bunt situation with the 9-hole up. I actually said that the previous inning with Paxton Kling up. Didn't realize there was one out. Of course, Jay Johnson wouldn't put the sacrifice bunt on with one out in first and second. So I don't want all the fans out there to think, that I don't know the game of baseball. Of course I do.
Is a bunt attempt, but foul. Right side of home plate off the bat of Robertson, who again batting .259 on the year. Flying out to left field. His first time up. Got Tommy White well in on the infield grass down the line at third. Jones holding the runner on at first. But everybody expecting a bunt, and he'll square the bunt. And again, we'll foul it behind the plate. And it's 0-2.
Cade Anderson starting to play catch in LSU's bullpen, left-handed pitcher. As Thatcher Hurd's next pitch will be his 70th of the afternoon.
Runner at first and Garrison. Nobody out. A 1-0 LSU lead. Now swinging away. Robertson fouls it back into the screen after trying to lay down the sac bunt. He'll have to swing away, and it's still 0-2.
Robertson getting his second start of the year.
The 0-2 is in the dirt. Got away from Travinski, but not far enough as it just kind of spun around beside Hayden. Runner will stay put, and Garrison, who has not attempted a steal all season.
I should say Robertson getting his second start in SEC play. Overall, Robertson getting his 14th start of the year.
1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at first, nobody out. Hurd fires off speed, and Robertson could not make his mind up. A late swing after the ball had hit the mitt. And Hurd will take the strikeout, his 5th recorded on the day. 1 gone in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, that was one. He was tardy, not because of the speed of the pitch, but because of the deception of the pitch, as it didn't look like he wanted to swing, and it was a, oh shoot, it's going to be a strike. I need to take a hack at this, and it was already in the catcher's mitt.
Colby Shelton out of the plate, had a single in the 3rd inning, was a strikeout victim back in the 1st, and the pitch just off the plate will bring out some groans from the Tiger fans. It's 1-0. Buzzy mentioned it. First bullpen action for either team has Cade Anderson, the freshman left-hander. Kind of soft tossing. Catcher not down just yet, as there's a throw over to first to keep an eye on Garrison again, who has not attempted a steal this year.
Yeah, Florida doesn't steal a whole lot of bases, much like LSU.
Righty on lefty matchup. The pitch to Shelton. This time does catch the outer black, and it's 1-1. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Just 1 down. Here's the 1-1, and a foul off the end of the bat will get Thatcher Hurd ahead, 1-2. Tigers 1 run on 2 hits. The Gators scoreless on 3 hits and 2 errors so far. Thatcher Hurd ahead in the count with a runner at first. The right-hander fires to the plate. Looked like they may have got crossed up as Travinski had to backhand that one low and inside. Evens the count 2-2. And Garrison aboard on a single to right center field. 2-2. Hit a mile into the air, right center field, giving chase, giving it a look, and this one is gone. Shelton with his 11th home run of the year, and with 1 swing of the bat, the Gators take a 2-1 lead as he and Garrison will come home Thatcher Hurd gives up his 3rd home run of the season. And that's what Florida does. As you said, they're going to swing, they're going to keep swinging, and eventually they're going to run into a baseball.
Well, and that's what's scary about the offense is you can strike them out and you can get them out, and it looks like at times they may look like they don't have a plan up there because they do swing so aggressively at times. But the other part of that is when they do get on one, they can hit the ball out of the ballpark and change the complexion of a game quick.
So now Thatcher Hurd will have to shake that off. Ty Evans comes to the plate in the first pitch. He swats right back up the middle. Evans with his 2nd hit of the day has been a terror this weekend for the Gators.
Yeah, we need him out of Baton Rouge, Chris.
7th hit of the series.
He's been a heck of a player for them in this series.
So now with 1 out and a runner on, that'll bring Caglione to the plate. It was 0 for 2, a fly out to left and a ground ball out to Jones, who applied the tag last time in the 3rd. Now we're going to see a timeout by Travinski as Jay Johnson working the walkie-talkie down there, communicating with the bullpen and Hayden. Sometimes we see the timeout taken by the catcher and then Jay Johnson will join them. But it looks like right now they're just going to give some time for Kate Anderson to get a little more loose in the bullpen. The catcher is now down because Jay Johnson is deep in the dugout. He's not on his way out. So now Travinski will head back to the plate. It'll be Caglione to swing as Thatcher Hurd.
Shelton's homer a couple batters ago, reminiscent of last night of Caglione. I mean, exact same spot. Just hitting to the teeth of the wind, one of the longest parts of the ballpark.
So now we'll see Caglione. A runner at first, 1 out. Tigers do have the extreme shift on with Braswell playing right of second base. Josh Pearson, the Tigers' second baseman. They say, Buzz, 25 feet in right field.
Well, let's just say he's playing, it's more right field than it is infield. He's playing more outfield than infield, we'll say.
1 ball, no strikes to Caglione. Hurd fires. And it misses low. Caglione stays away. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, runs coming at a premium over the last 2 ball games. Hurd got to put that home run behind him quickly here. Just a 2-1 Florida lead. Can't have that compound into more trouble. The 2-0. Gets that breaking ball over for a strike, and it's 2-1. That one had Caglione backing out of the plate.
Yeah, well, you know Caglione was probably hunting a fastball in a 2-0 count, but like Hurd's done all day, he was able to flip an all-speed pitch in there in a hitter's count.
2-1 delivery from Hurd. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball tailing into the left-hander and drops at the feet. 2-2.
Yeah, big moment. It's okay to give up runs. You just don't want the inning to turn into a huge inning. Get your team back in the dugout.
Runner at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Down low and outside. Had to be blocked up by Travinski, and that will fill the count 3-2.
You had a feeling the game probably wasn't going to end 1-0. It wasn't going to be enough anyway if you were LSU. Going to have to score a few more runs, but you don't want to get this thing to 3, 4, 5 runs in an inning. You keep it at 2 runs.
Runner goes on the 3-2 pitch, and Caglione smacks it foul down the right field line. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. Gators now 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. LSU run on just 2 hits. Runner at first in Evans. Another payoff pitch. And a little tapper back to the mound. Hurd bobbled it, dropped it, picks it up, has time, throws to first to get Caglione. He wanted to look back to second, but the runner was going on the 3-2 pitch. No chance to go to second, but I think just with that look and hesitation, he dropped the ball. Luckily, bounced right back up. He picked it up and recorded the second out.
Yeah, I think even if he would have caught it cleanly and made the look towards second, he would have realized, okay, the out's at first. As you said, Evans was moving, but had plenty of time with Caglione running, was able to just get the out at first.
Yeah, Caglione's a great player, great pitcher, great hitter, great fielder, but he is not a great runner. He had all day to make that play. Now we see Jay Johnson coming out of the dugout here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. And he's going to sprint out there to visit with Thatcher Hurd. Again, it may be.
Yeah, I don't believe that's a pull him run.
I think this is strategy with a runner at second, down a run 2-1, and you need to find the final out. Pitching against Shellnut, who is 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Fans, whenever things heat up this summer, you ready to cool it down, count on Slow Melt Ice. Colder, cleaner, and longer lasting since 1997. Slow Melt Ice, been a leader in providing packaged ice and bulk ice for commercial, industrial, and retail businesses in South Louisiana. For more info, check them out, slowmeltice.com. That's SLOMELTICE.com. So the meeting all wrapped up. Thatcher Hurd continues on the mound. Got Evans at second base. Tyler Shellnut at the plate. Righty on righty matchup, as now we've got double barrel action in the bullpen.
Yeah, Javen.
LSU.
Apologize, Chris. Javen Coleman's the other left-handed pitcher along with Anderson.
First pitch to Shellnut. The breaking ball just missed outside, making 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, fastball, missed outside, 2-0.
Shellnut, a senior out of Lake City, Florida. Again, we told you, came from Santa Fe Community College 2 years ago.
2-0. This time the breaking ball again missed low and outside. He couldn't get it over for a strike. It's now 3-0. See how aggressive Kevin O'Sullivan is here. If Shellnut will just put the onus on Hurd, or if he's swinging with a runner at second, leading 2-1 with 2 outs. Hurd fires and it misses outside. Pitch got away from Travinsky, and heads up play Evans slide his way into third base. Ooh, no, that way may be a pass ball.
Yeah, I think so. Looked like it hit Travinsky right in the mid. Just got by him. Either way, you're going to have to pitch in the clutch. Guy at second or guy at third. I know a wild pitch, a pass ball. There's a few different ways you can score from third than second with 2 outs. But most likely you're going to have to pitch in the clutch and get this guy out regardless.
This will be pitch number 89 for Thatcher Hurd. 2 outs. The walk puts runners first and third. Pass ball allows Evans to get to third base. 2-1 Florida leads. First pitch low and away. Fastball can't locate it. It's 1-0. Colby Shelton atop the order. 2-run homer to right center gives Florida the lead here in the top of the 5th. The 1-0 pitch in the air to left, coming in on the run. Can't make the grab as Bingham, and it gets away from him. Evans will score. They'll send the runner in from third without a throw, and Florida has extended their lead. 4-1 now, the Gators.
Well, Heyman was 0 for Baton Rouge up until that point, but you can't keep a good hitter down for that long. He was a 2023 All-SEC freshman performer and put a good swing on one. I thought Bingham was going to come up with it, just was diving quickly and wasn't able to make the catch. It was going to be a tough one regardless.
That'll be all for Thatcher Hurd. Tigers have to make a pitching change now. They'll call upon the bullpen. Pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Gators now lead 4-1, top of the 5th. 2 outs, a runner on at second base when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunnyquip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
All right, coming back.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back.
New pitcher on the mound for the Tigers, Cade Anderson, taking over, the freshman left-hander for Thatcher Hurd, who ran into trouble here in the 5th inning. Started with a 2-run home run off the bat of Sheldon to make it a 2-1 Florida lead, but Florida keeps coming, puts runners aboard. Now Heyman doubles to left field, driving in 2 more, make it a 4-1 Florida lead. LSU has struggled at the plate today, just 1 run on 2 hits thus far. They'll have to turn it on, but first Anderson's going to have to find 1 out. First pitch, breaking ball, missed low, ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, Anderson out of St. Paul's High School, making his 6th appearance of the year. He's 2-0 with a 1.04 ERA.
1-0 pitch, fastball launched in the air to right field. Brady Neal on the run, and this ball is gone into the diamond deck. Another 2-run blast for the Florida Gators, opposite field off the bat of Curlin, his 5th homer of the year, and just like that, it's 6-1 Florida.
Yeah, they don't get cheated. So, you know, we said it a million times, but Curlin might swing harder than anybody on Florida's team, and he takes a pitch out over the plate and just deposits it in the right field bleachers.
So, top of the 5th continues. Bases clearing 2-run homer. Now we'll see Dale Thomas. Anderson's pitch misses outside. It's 1-0.
Anderson gives up his first home run of the year.
1-0. Breaking ball for a strike at the belt. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Look out. Fouled over top of the first base dugout of the Tigers. Now Anderson gets ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anderson's 1-2 pitch upstairs, missing, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, tried to elevate the fastball, 93 miles an hour, just a hair higher than it needed to be.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Anderson's pitch to the plate. Low and inside, ball 3, 3-2. The Florida Gators haven't won a series in Baton Rouge since a 2011 sweep. They put themselves in a pretty good position here. Here's a high chopping ground ball to third. Tommy White goes up, reaches the high point, gloves it, throws to first in time for out number 3. But Florida played 6 runs on 5 hits. They leave nobody on. 2 big 2-run homers, and they lead 6-1. Tigers need offense. They need it in a bad way. Top of the order due up, Bingham, White, and Jones when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor our daily specials or indulge in our brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion, opt for BRQ to cater your event or host your gathering on our outdoor patio, the backyard, now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, we are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations and special events. Visit our website at brqrestaurant.com to explore our daily specials and catering options or to reserve your table. Come experience BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await both on and off the diamond.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers come to the plate. They trail 6-1 now. Leading things off for the Tigers. Mac Bingham atop the order for LSU. Caglione continues to work. There's a swing, popped up foul territory right side with plenty of room to work. And making the play is Luke Heyman, and quickly one out. We'll bring Tommy White to the plate for the Tigers. We really need base runners, Buzzy, but they need to make some solid contact. As we mentioned, one run on just 2 hits. A lot of fly ball outs, a lot of soft pop-ups.
Well, you don't have to get them all back in this inning. You'd like to get one or two, but you're right. Just put some good at-bats together.
Breaking ball from Caglione, a strike. He's now pitching with a 5-run lead, 6-1. They sent personnel down to the bullpen for the Gators. Nobody up throwing yet. There's a fastball that missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tommy White. White 0 for 2 today. Fly ball out to left and a ground out to the second baseman, Curlin. This pitch skips off the dish. That'll make it 2-1.
It's highly unlikely, too, that LSU is going to string together, 4, 5, 6 hits in an inning off of Caglione. So you'd like to maybe draw a walk, get hit by a pitch.
There's a swing and a foul to the backstop off the bat of Tommy White. This will be pitch number 75 coming up for Caglione. Who again so far 4 1/3, giving up just 2 hits, 1 run unearned. 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. Tigers have stranded 5 runners on so far in today's game. 2-2 pitch. White opposite field, rocket shot, but right at Ty Evans, the right fielder, who gloves it for out number 2. And then you had those.
Well, about to say, and then sometimes, although a lot of game left, it just isn't your day, as that ball was hit extremely hard and couldn't have hit it any more directly at the right fielder.
So now we'll see Jared Jones, who is 0 for 1. He earned a walk in the first, flied out to center in the 3rd inning. See if he can run into one of these Caglione pitches across the plate. First one in the air, left center field, and the Bear will do just that. Just under the scoreboard in left center, Jared Jones goes yard, his 10th home run of the season, and the Tigers make it 6-2. And now we got some jawing between the Gators. Looks like first baseman Luke Heyman and Jared Jones had some word as he rounded first base, and Heyman complaining to the second base umpire, Kevin Sweeney. And now it looks like the umpires are going to get together and talk it over. Let's see. Now they're making their way, I believe.
Yeah,
both coaches. They're going to talk to both coaches. Maybe try to settle both teams, both players down.
Well, we've seen that from Jones. Every time he hits the ball out of the ballpark, it's usually no doubter. So he admires it a little bit. But look, nothing that a lot of these college players don't do in this day and age.
So again, both the umpires, Kevin Sweeney and Joseph Smith, or I should say, Kevin Sweeney and Clint Fagan, come over and talk to Jay Johnson and Kevin O'Sullivan, just trying to keep cooler heads from getting out of hand here. Again, I'm not sure who initiated it, but after Jones made the turn at first, Heyman kind of followed him and was throwing his hands up in the air, and then immediately went to second base umpire Kevin Sweeney to complain.
Well, I mean, look, I get the umpires got to talk to the coaches and all that, but it's nothing was done. I mean, the home run was hit. Heyman probably told him what he thought, which was, hey, start running the bases. Don't admire. We still got a 4-run lead, whatever what was said. And Jones said probably something back, and let's squash it and be done with it and play baseball.
Well, that's what we'll do now. The umpires get back in position. It's a 6-2 Florida lead. Again, 2 outs. We'll see Hayden Travinski. Caglione delivers and a strike. Outside corner at the knees. Travinski today 0 for 1. Also earned a walk in the first inning. Big swing, but it comes off the bat and on the face protector of Garrison. Foul tip, and it's 0-2. Fans invite you out Monday night, the Jay Johnson Show. If you can't join us for dinner and talking Fighting Tiger baseball, you can tune in on Eagle 98.1 FM in Baton Rouge. Starts at 6 o'clock, live from TJ Ribs, the Jay Johnson Show, presented by Our Lady of the Lake. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Caglione, and it's low and inside. Make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Caglione winds, and the pitch to Travinski off the end of the bat, foul. A runner down the first baseline. Keeps the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Quite a battle going on across the street at the Maravich Center, the NCAA women's basketball tournament. Last check, closing in on the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 55-49 LSU. Here's a swing and a foul tip, but held on to by Garrison for the final out. And now there's some more jawing going on. And this time Jay Johnson is not happy. He wants to know why there was that kind of conversation, I believe, between the catcher Garrison and Hayden Travinski. Now they're going to throw Jay Johnson out of the ball game. And Jay is hot, got a finger in the face of home plate umpire Michael Banks, who had a short fuse and tosses Jay Johnson from the game. Now Coach Jordan and third base umpire Clint Fagan trying to calm Jay down, but he is not happy at all. He is pointed in everybody's face. Now he's going to take a piece of Joseph Smith, the first base umpire. So Travinski strikes out to end the inning, and Jay Johnson going to get tossed. Temper's starting to flare here in this competitive game 3 of the series. Florida comes to the plate. They lead by 4. Jared Jones gets a solo shot to get 4 runs closer. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bridgeway Hospice, the official hospice of LSU Athletics, is the champion's choice for hospice care in South Louisiana. With over 10 years of excellence and experience, Bridgeway has 3 locations to serve you and your loved ones: Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Plaquemine. Ask for Bridgeway Hospice by name. Your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, go Tigers.
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of Corona at
5
any
seconds
retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We get back to action here, top of the 6th inning. Florida leading 6-2, and that end of the 5th inning sees Jay Johnson tossed from the ball game after both teams jawing quite a bit. The officials really having to be brought aware of it. There's a strike offered up by Kate Anderson to even the count 2-2 to Tanner Garrison, who had a little bit of jawing. He and Caglione with Travinski on that final strikeout. And I think Jay Johnson said, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You came over and warned us about Jones and Heyman. now you're not doing a thing about this, and appeared to upset Jay enough, and he was tossed from the game, although whatever was said got from 0 to 10 quickly as that one's fouled down the third base line, because Michael Banks did not let him talk very long before he made the move to eject him. Payoff delivery from Anderson, ground ball, and it's another base hit for Florida. They just keep throwing it on the pile. That's their 8th hit of the day.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think what would upset Coach Johnson is even the conversation after the Jones homer, and there was a lot of jawing going on by both teams, is it looks like they just went to his dugout to have the conversation. They didn't go to Florida's dugout. And, of course, when Caglione strikes out Travinsky, a little jawing going on, and they don't go to anybody. And so just got the tipper running a little hot, and Coach Johnson no longer part of the baseball game.
So a leadoff single will send Robertson now to the plate.
Double barrel action in the LSU bullpen. Still got Coleman throwing, but you also got Christian Little, the right-hander, getting loose.
Robertson, the left-handed hitter. Anderson fires. It's a bunt right of the mound. Anderson going to pick it up. Does so. Scoops underhanded to Jones for the first out of the inning. A sac bunt by Robertson. Move the runner and Garrison over to second base. That will bring the Tigers, or rather Gators, top of the order, including Shelton, who been very effective today. 2 for 3. Upped his average to 307 on the season. So now a runner at second base. Lefty on lefty matchup. The breaking ball from Anderson. Called strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, got to figure out a way to hang a 0. I said it the inning before in the bottom of the 5th. Didn't have to get them all back if you're LSU. They were able to put one up there, get it to a 4-run game. Now you got to hang a 0.
Fastball just missed high. Hanging back is Shelton. Again, had the single in the 3rd and the 2-run bomb in the 5th inning. One of 2 2-run bombs by the Gators to open up a 6-1 lead. The 1-1 gets away from Travinsky, rolls to the backstop. Now will send Garrison to 3rd. Looked like they were maybe not on the same page, or just mishandled that time by Travinsky.
Yeah, tough break there. Now you got to bring the infield in, got to try to cut down that run. Again, getting to the latter part of the game, already a 4-run deficit. You got to keep it that way.
2 balls, 1 strike to Shelton. Anderson's pitch, swing and a miss. The fastball by him to even it up 2-2.
Yeah, 91-mile-an-hour heater from Anderson, his 20th pitch of the afternoon.
Two delivery in the air, should be playable in left field. Again, the wind carrying it out, going back, and this one is a home run just inside the foul pole in left. Shelton with his second 2-run bomb of the day. And now Florida has their largest lead, 8-2.
Well, it was going to do the job. It was going to get the run in. It was plenty long enough, obviously, as a fly ball for a sac fly, but I never thought it was going to get out of the yard, and it was hit to the perfect spot with the wind blowing. And I mean, you talk about stay right inside the foul pole. That ball was hit, what, 332 feet?
So now we'll see Evans, who's done nothing but get to the plate and hit the baseball. Today he is also 2 for 3. First 2 games, the top of the order for the Florida Gators, not producing much. Total opposite today with both Shelton and Evans. Now a combined 5 for 7 in the first 2 spots. Here's the 0-1 to Evans. This is outside to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Florida 8 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. LSU 2 runs on just 3 hits off of Jack Caglione. The 1-1. Chase one low, swing and a miss, 1-2.
Yeah, that was a little bit of the scary thing coming into today is only the 4 hits Friday, and they had 8 hits yesterday, but it seemed like less than that, really.
Ground ball, snagged on the mound. Nice job by Anderson. Again, he'll make his second play defensively. Toss to Jones at first for the second out.
But you knew with this offense it was going to be really difficult to hold them down essentially three straight games in a row. And they've obviously saw the ball well today and have utilized the long ball.
Well, the booze you hear is because Jack Caglione will come to the plate. Caglione 0 for 3, but made his impact known so far. Game-winning home run last night in the 11th. And so far is pitching to Jim. Now Nate Yeske, the pitching coach, and maybe the de facto coach for the Tigers here the rest of the way. With Jay Johnson ejected, will go out. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So with 2 outs, Anderson, the freshman's day is done. We'll tell you about the new Tiger pitcher when we continue. It's an 8-2 Florida lead in deciding Game 3 here in the top of the 6th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable per use policy. Restrictions apply.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Coming back here. Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers make the move out of the bullpen. They'll bring in Javen Coleman in for Kate Anderson here with 2 outs, top of the 6th. But Florida using the long ball. 3 home runs today, and all 3 2-run variety. They lead now 8-2 as Javen Coleman will take over. Jack Caglione coming to the plate.
Coleman, the junior out of Richmond, Texas, making his 6th appearance of the year, 2-0 with a 3.29 ERA. Has 1 save, has thrown 13 2/3 innings, given up 5 hits, 5 runs, 11 walks, and 16 strikeouts.
So Caglione will stand in. He's 0 for 3 today, still batting .392 on the season. First pitch from Coleman. Outside and low, ball 1, 1-0. Had a scoreless game after 3. LSU would take a 1-0 lead after 4. Since then, it's been all Florida. This one missing outside, gets away from Travinsky. It's now 2 balls, no strikes. The Gators putting up 6 runs there in the top of the 5th inning. 2 more so far here in the 6th. 2-0. Breaking ball didn't have enough break, missed inside. Now 3-0 to Caglione. Florida 2-way player, flied out to left, grounded out to first, and grounded out to the pitcher last time up. There's the strike to make it 3-1. Coleman, a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. 3-1. Foul down the first base line. A little bouncer. That'll fill the count 3-2.
That crowd's waiting to go crazy if Coleman can make a good pitch here and possibly get Caglione out on a strikeout.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the payoff delivery. And a high fastball fouled off, out of play. Caglione will stay alive. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check from AccuTemp Services. Another payoff pitch from Coleman. Breaking ball in the air to right field. Brady Neal coming in. He'll have it for out number 3. And the Tigers trying to take some momentum here. They give up 2 more runs on 2 hits. Another 2-run homer by the Gators. They lead by 6, 8-2. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Tigers have Pearson, Fry, and Braswell when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com.
And
the Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. LSU trailing Florida here at Game 3 by an 8-2 score. Josh Pearson will lead it off for the Tigers. Caglione continues. It has been a really strong start for the Gator left-hander. 5 innings of work, 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. This pitch inside to Pearson makes it 2 balls, no strike. LSU women's basketball now starting to stretch its legs over at the PMAC. Leading by 20 now over Middle Tennessee State with about 6.5 to go in that one. 2-0. There's a strike from Caglione to make it 2-1. Again, they've got some stretching going on down in the Gator bullpen, but nobody up and throwing yet. They're riding Caglione, who will throw his 84th pitch of the game with a 2-1 pitch. Pearson, little lob out into right field, and going back, the second baseman, Curlin, able to track it down for the first out of the inning.
Chris, well, we got some time to give you a little scoreboard update. All finals except this one. Kentucky wins the series in Columbia, Missouri. They beat Missouri 7-6. Georgia sweeps Alabama 10-5. Tennessee with the series victory over Ole Miss 15-4.
First delivery now to Fry. Called strike to make it 0-1. Fry, by the way, a walk and a base hit so far today. Pitch missing a little high at the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A final in Columbia, South Carolina. The Gamecocks sweep the Vanderbilt Commodores 10-2 on this Sunday.
1-1 to Fry. Off speed, miss low from Caglione, make it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Just high at the letters. Good take by Fry to make it 3-1. One down, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch to Fry off the end of the bat. In the air to right field, but Ty Evans, with the wind pulling it towards right center, gets under it for out number 2. Second fly ball out to right field. 2 gone. We'll see Michael Braswell. Jay Johnson ejected from the game after having a heated exchange with our home plate umpire Michael Banks. Leads it up to Coach Wanaka, Coach Etsky, and Coach Jordan. The Tigers trying to get something going offensively. Been a struggle today. Credit Caglione. Kept the Tiger bats in check. Only 2 runs on 3 hits. One of those runs a fielding error, resulting in the Tigers getting home. The 1-0 to Braswell. Misses low, 2-0.
Well, I've been impressed with, he does have the 4 walks, but he's been able to throw the breaking pitch for a strike in a lot of different counts
2-0. Goes with a fastball, but it misses outside. It's now 3 balls, no strikes.
And it hadn't been a lot of walks, back to back or anything like that. And
no, they've been spread out throughout.
It's been spread out enough, and the stuff is good enough that when he is in the zone, it's very difficult to hit.
3-0, misses outside. There's another walk. So with 2 outs, Braswell will head down to first base. 5th walk given up by Caglione. That will bring Paxton Kling to the plate. Fans, Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. And with that walk, we see a right-hander start to toss for the Gators down in the bullpen. Kling 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts so far today. First pitch, there's a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, right-hander Alex Philpott, number 34. Freshman getting loose down in the Gator bullpen.
Braswell with the lead off first. Caglione's 0-1 pitch to Kling in the air to center field. Michael Robertson, though, on the run, and he'll have it for out number 3. Well, the Tigers get a man on, but no runs, no hits, and that one man left on. Now finished 6 innings, and it's a 6-run lead for the Gators, 8-2. Top of the 7th coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal roach spray.
Bengal roach spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal roach spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
Straddling the mighty Mississippi between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Ascension Parish is Louisiana's sweet spot for a perfect weekend stopover, shop-over, stay. Shop at Tanger Outlet's 60-plus designer and brand name stores. Tour fabulous Homa's House, Mansion, and Gardens. Visit Sugarfilled Spirits Distillery, known for its unique spirits, wines, and ciders made from real local ingredients and flavors, or so many other interesting nearby attractions. Just a half hour east of Baton Rouge's Tiger Stadium and 1 hour west of New Orleans. Ascension Parish, your Baton Rouge to New Orleans stopover, shop-over spot. For more info, visit LASweetspot.com.
Coming back. Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 7th inning. We enter the latter part of today's game with the Gators leading 8-2. David Coleman back out on the bump. Tyler Shelnut to lead it off. In the first pitch, he will send foul to the seats and right. It is 0-1. Shelnut today 0 for 1. Aboard on 2 walks. It was a strikeout victim in the 4th. And another swing and another foul right side out of play. Coleman pumping in a couple of fastballs there. Quickly gets ahead 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. This is low, staying away. Tyler Shelnut. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, crazier things have happened, but LSU definitely needs to keep it to a 6 runs.
The 1-2 just missed outside. Evens the count 2-2. Two pitch inside and in the dirt. It's by Travinsky, and now a full count, 3-2. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics, certainly before the temperatures start to go upward. 2-2, or rather 3-2. It's sent back foul into the screen. Shelnut, Heyman, and Curlin due up. In the Gators, 8 runs, 9 hits. Utilizing the long ball today, building an 8-2 lead here in the 7th. 2-2 pitch upstairs, or rather 3-2 pitch, and it's ball 4. Coleman gives up the walk. And again, the Gators, Buzzy, with a leadoff man aboard. That'll bring Heyman to the plate.
Yeah, well, they put the pressure on LSU today, and of course the top of the 5th, the big inning with the 6th spot. I mean, that's really the difference in the game. All it takes is one inning, though, and that's what's difficult about this game. As good as Hurd looked, and he was getting ahead early, the SEC's tough, and getting through a lineup like the Florida Gators consistently can be tough.
Runner at first. Now we'll see Heyman. He'll swing and foul it out of play. And a 2 RBI double in the 5th inning. It's been a collection of extra base hits and home runs today for Florida. 0-1 the count to Heyman. Gators so far 3 of 5 with runners in scoring position. The Tigers 1 for 6. Been a problem all weekend. The 0-1. Fastball hit high in the air to center field. Going back and getting under it at the track, making the play. And a ball that just kept carrying out is Paxton Kling for the first out. That will send Shelnut back to first base.
Yeah, I had to take a deep breath there, Chris, as that ball continued to carry as well. As thought it was going to be a can of corn. It ended up being, as Kling made it look easy, but all the way out to the warning track.
So still a runner at first. Just one down. We'll see Curlin, who had the 2-run bomb in the 5th inning. One of 2 2-run homers in that frame for the Gators. Fastball at the letters, a called strike from Coleman, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the air, left center field. And Kling going over, and he will have it for the second out. Again, Shelnut returns to first base. So 2 down, top of the 7th. LSU, by the way, will have Brady Neal in the 9 spot. Then top of the order, Bingham and White due up after the 7th inning stretch. Trying to keep it a 6-run lead with 9 outs to work with. Maybe get to the Florida bullpen, take their chances there. They have struggled against Caglione today. Now Del Thomas swings at the first pitch, pops it up near second base. And it will be Josh Pearson who handles it for out number 3. So pretty quick work. After giving up the leadoff walk, it goes nowhere for Florida. Coleman does his job. No runs, no hits, 1 man left on. Time to stretch it out here at Alec Box Stadium. 8-2, Florida leads. Tigers come to the plate. Neal, Bingham, and White due up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
All right, coming back here.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Brady Neal leads it off for the Tigers, looking for base runners, looking for runs. Down 6, 8-2 to the Florida Gators here on Sunday. And Caglione will come out, start his 7th inning of work. First pitch, a strike to Neal. Neal on the day 0 for 2 in the 9-hole. Fly ball out to center and a strikeout in the 4th. Curveball swung on, popped up again. Down the line in left field. Coming over is Shelnut, and he'll reach up and grab it. Another fly ball out for this Tiger offense. One gone here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Caglione now giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. But again, a couple of good pieces of contact right at the Florida Gator defense, but a lot of fly ball outs today for this Tiger offense.
Well, you said it best, Chris. They need to try to figure out a way to get him out of the game, take their chances with the bullpen, as he's had their number.
First pitch offered up to Bingham, going to be popped up, foul territory, first base side, and will be handled by Heyman. Quickly 2 outs. Another fly ball out, this one in foul territory. Caglione right now has the absolute magic working against these LSU bats.
Right-hander Brandon Neely getting loose down in Florida's bullpen, number 22.
Tommy White been relatively quiet this weekend, stands in. Breaking ball for a strike to set him up 0-1. Tommy today 0 for 3. Fly out, a line out, and a ground out. The 0-1 fastball outside, still at 96 miles an hour. Caglione throws his 100th pitch of the game.
Tommy White trying to continue his reach base streak of 17 games.
Big swing, but fouls it off the bat and the helmet of Garrison, the catcher, and it's 1-2.
17 in a row, trying to make it 18.
The 1-2 from Caglione, breaking ball, and Tommy stays alive, getting a piece, sending it to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. White will re-rack it. 2-strike approach here, wide stance, right side of the plate. Caglione's 1-2 pitch, just missed outside. Good take by Tommy, stays away, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. White 1 for 11 on the weekend. Here's a swing, popped up behind the plate. Garrison will give it a look. He's got room, and he makes the play. So a fly ball out to left, fly ball out foul first base side, and then behind the plate, the final out here in the bottom of the 7th. And LSU goes quietly 1-2-3 as Caglione finishes 7 full innings of work today. His Gators lead 8-2. We head to the top of the 8th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. My kids are really excited about spring break, so I'm looking for a new Toyota to help make it amazing.
Now until April 1st is a great time for a new Toyota. Imagine you and the kids in a Tundra on your way
to the lake to go speedboating.
Or even taking a RAV4
to an animal sanctuary to pet goats.
Sounds like your kids aren't the only ones excited about spring break.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janny King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Cheer on the Tigers with Oxbow Rum, the official rum of LSU Athletics. We make our award-winning rums right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At Oxbow Rum Distillery, every drop of Oxbow Estate rum and False River Spice rum is made from scratch. We start with our own sugarcane grown right up the river from Tiger Stadium. So grab a bottle of Oxbow, the official rum of LSU Athletics, and experience the bright, smooth taste of Louisiana sugarcane in every sip. Go Tigers.
Follow the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Jamin Coleman quickly back out on the mound. Garrison to lead it off, the catcher for the Gators, as we hit the top of the 8th. And here's a swing on a first pitch, skied to center field. Kling coming in and waits on the high fly ball, but makes the play for out number 1. Garrison retired. He's now 2 for 4 on the afternoon after back-to-back base hits in the 5th and 6th inning. Coleman able to retire him for the first out. Now we'll see Robertson. Robertson 0 for 2, laid down a sac bunt in the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Gators, center fielder Michael Robertson.
8-2, Florida leading. 8 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors by the Gators. The Tigers 2 runs on just 3 hits today. Fastball for a strike from Coleman makes it 0-1. Tommy White playing in on the infield grass just in case Robertson tries to bunt for a single here. The 0-1. Breaking ball missed away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I realize I'm stating the obvious here, Chris, but that's why when you have a chance to win a ball game like LSU did last night, you've just got to find a way to do it.
This pitch misses low on a breaking pitch. It's 2-1.
Because you see LSU dominates the first game on Friday and really dominated a lot of that game yesterday. Didn't find a way to win it, and on the verge of now possibly losing the series if they can't figure out a comeback today.
This one smacked down the line. It's a fair ball into the corner in right. Brady Neal having to run a long way to retrieve it. And stopping at second will be Robertson. Robertson swinging the bat, gets his 7th double of the season. And a 1-out double puts a runner in scoring position. And now to the top of the order. It's been deadly today, at least for Shelton and Evans in the 1 and 2 spot. A combined 5 for 8. Shelton with a 2-run blast in the 5th, 2-run homer in the 6th, had a single back in the 3rd. Coleman will try his hand here with 1 out and a runner at second. Lefty on lefty matchup. Breaking ball up, misses upstairs, 1-0. Tigers will get a rematch with Southeastern Louisiana coming up in the midweek here at the box before heading off to Fayetteville to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Swing by Shelton. Deep to center field. Kling going back to the track, to the wall, and a step away from the green wall makes the grab. Tagging up from second will be Robertson. So with 2 outs, Florida gets a runner to third base. And now Coleman has to concentrate on Ty Evans, who has been deadly this weekend. 2 for 4 today, a double in the 1st, a base hit and scored in the 5th inning.
Right fielder Ty Evans.
Ty Evans has led the way for the Gator offense really throughout all 3 games. Having 7 hits in the series, including a home run. Runner at third, 2 down. Coleman fires. Late swing and a foul off the bat of Evans.
Well, Florida's going up again. We talk about how aggressive they've been really all weekend. In these last few innings, they are just swinging early in the count, hunting fastballs, really hunting every pitch.
Pitch misses low.
Yeah, Evans, after that first day, he was sitting in that 5-hole on that Friday night game. Coach O'Sullivan moved him to the 2-hole yesterday, 2-hole today, and he's had a lot of success.
1-1 fastball sharply hit to center field. Kling going back. Kling at the track at the wall, makes a leap. Looks like it came off the batter's eye. Another 2-run bomb for the Florida Gators. That'll make it 10-2. Wow.
Well, Shelton gave one a ride, the previous batter, and it was to the deepest part of the park. Kling had to go all the way up to against the wall, and that one is by Evans, hit to the deepest part of the ballpark off the hitter's eye, a couple feet above the yellow line in center field, and Florida has just opened it up.
10 runs on 11 hits. That'll bring Caglione to the plate. He's 0 for 4 today, but he has been more valuable on the mound as that pitch high and inside, and Caglione going to stare down Coleman now. Home plate umpire Michael Banks kind of separates Caglione and Travinsky. I think Caglione appreciated the high heat from Javen Coleman. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Caglione nearly come out of his cleats going after a breaking ball. It's 1-1. Top of the 8th inning, 10-2 now. Florida leads. 1-1 in the air, left field. Going back, Bingham will watch it go, and Caglione takes it off the bottom of the scoreboard. 11th home run of the year. It's now 11-2. And Florida having a lot of fun.
Yeah, just one of those days. You got to, as much as it hurts as an LSU fan, you got to really just credit Florida. I mean, they're taking big swings. They're hitting the ball out of the ballpark. And that's their offense. They take big swings. They miss a lot, but when they get connected, they can hit it a long way.
Pitching change coming, powered by your hometown John Deere dealer, Sunshine. It's 11-2 Florida. Now we got some more jawing here. The first base coach for Florida wants to stand on the first base bag. And the umpires ask him to leave. I don't understand. You would think Florida's been here before, but kind of act like they haven't. Pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer, Sunshine. Continue with more. It's 11-2 Florida on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
It's time to score big with healthcare decisions this enrollment period. With a Medicare Advantage plan from People's Health, you get more benefits than original Medicare for no monthly premium. Benefits like $0 copays for primary care and virtual doctor visits. Part D prescription drug coverage including $0 Tier 1 and Tier 2 generic drugs. A quarterly allowance for over-the-counter items. Plus coverage for hearing aids, dental services, and glasses or contacts. Call People's Health to learn more. 1-855-633-4207.
At Albertsons, curbside pickup is easy, but delivery is even easier. Try our new Fresh Pass program and enjoy unlimited free delivery on all your grocery needs. We're offering even more perks like 5% off some of our best brands like O Organic and Open Nature. Plus, even more rewards that never expire to use on gas or free groceries. Start your free 30-day trial today when you sign up for Albertsons Fresh Pass and get free delivery anytime and exclusive perks. Visit albertsons.com/freshpass for program detail. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, a reminder, you can help shape the future of medicine. Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access potential medicines in development, and get study-related exams at no cost. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. It's now 11-2 Florida. Here in Game 3 as the Gators looking to clinch their first series in Baton Rouge since they swept the Tigers back in 2011. Tyler Shelnut, who's 0 for 1, reached base 3 times by way of walk, scored a run in the 5th inning. Will face Christian Little now on the mound for LSU. With 2 outs and the first pitch. It's away from Travinsky, all one, all the way to the backstop.
Left-handed pitcher Cam Johnson down in LSU's bullpen. Not throwing at the moment, but on the bullpen mound.
Little looks in, the 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the inner half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Five home runs today by the Florida Gators. The 1-1. Missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. In the wind blowing out to left field. Gators have been able to take full advantage of that today. The 2-1. Little finds a breaking ball over for a strike to make it 2-2.
Well, I said with the wind blowing out the conditions that there would be some balls flirting with the left field wall. I just was hoping it'd be more of LSU's hitters, not Florida's.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch from Little. In the air, left center field, off the bat. And this one is gone. 6th home run of the game. It's now 12-2. A 10-run lead for the Gators here in the top of the 8th inning. And LSU now trying to find the 3rd out, but Buzzy trying to avoid being run ruled for the 2nd straight Sunday in SEC play. Last week 15-5 they lost to Mississippi State. And with that home run off the bat of Shelnut, makes it 12-2 now Florida.
If LSU don't figure out a way to put a run up, well, they got to get out of this half inning first and then put up a run in the bottom of the 8th. That's exactly what will happen. And again, sometimes that's the game of baseball.
Luke Heyman swings and misses. It's 0-1 Heyman today. Got in on the act with the long ball. Had a 2-run blast in the 5th inning when the Gators had 2 of those, scoring 6 runs in that frame. Fastball just missed outside, 1-1.
Good velocity from Little. Last pitch at 96 miles an hour.
1-1. Short of the plate. Bounces away from Travinski. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Everybody in this Gator lineup, outside of Dale Thomas, the third baseman, has at least 1 hit. Shelton and Evans 3 for 5. Garrison 2 for 4.
Yeah, that's when if you're Thomas and you don't want to get on the bus with your team and be the only guy without a hit.
2-1 is fouled off the bat. Maybe got a piece of Travinski as well. As it rolls up the third base line as Hayden threw off the mask. Appears to be all right, but maybe just came off the face mask and pressed on the face a little bit. Looks over to the dugout, says he's all right. 2-2 the count now with 2 outs. With Heyman at the plate. 5 different Gators with home runs today. Heyman being one of them. 2-2 from Little. Foul. Rolls to the first base dugout. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. LSU Athletics would like to thank today's game sponsor, Hancock Whitney Bank, official bank of LSU Athletics. Two outs, nobody on. The 2-2 swing and foul tip. It should be an out. Travinski, I guess, will have to apply the tag. He dropped the baseball, so he will for the final out. So Little comes in, gets a strikeout, but the Gators put 4 more up on 4 hits. 12-2 they lead. The Tigers come to the plate in the bottom of the 8th, trying to avoid a run rule. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today. Tigers win! Tigers win!
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Baseball, a game of 27 outs at the college level. Tigers trying to at least get to those 27 outs. They come in here to the bottom of the 8th inning, down 10 runs, 12-2. 10-run rule in effect in conference games. Looks like they'll have a pinch hitter start things off for LSU. Appears Ashton Larson. Pick up a bat, get it started here in the bottom of the 8th. Jack Caglione dazzled the Tiger bats today. His day is done, throwing over 100 pitches, but certainly improved from the last time the Tigers faced Caglione in Omaha last year. Went 7 full innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, 5 strikeouts to 5 walks through 103 pitches. So now taking over, Brandon Neely. And the first pitch to Larson, a called strike. Larson batting for the 17th time on the season. Freshman out of Overland Park, Kansas. And it's 0-1. Neely's 0-1 pitch. Outside corner called strike. It's 0-2.
And Neely making his 11th appearance of the year. His second appearance of the weekend. He threw an inning of work yesterday, threw 12 pitches, did have a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. There's another strikeout on the weekend. One gone.
Yeah, and he's 92 to 95 miles an hour. Good fastball. Throws a curveball, slider, and a changeup. And he went right after Larson.
Now we'll see Ben DePolt, a pinch hitter for the Tigers. He will bat in place of Travinsky. Righty on lefty matchup for the second straight time. And Neely pumps a fastball in for a strike at 95. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike to make it 0-2. LSU down 10 runs. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Neely making quick work of the Tigers. 2 going.
Yeah, I mean, with a 10-run lead, Neely's in there just to pump strikes. I mean, the stuff's good anyway, but not going to mess around. He's going to go right after these LSU hitters.
So are the Tigers down to their final out? We'll see. Down 12-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pearson at the plate. First pitch swung on. A fastball at 96 into the screen foul. It's 0-1. Nobody on, 2 outs, and the 0-1 pitch. Foul back again by Pearson. Another 96-mile-an-hour heater from Neely. And it is 0-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. 10-run lead for the Gators. Pearson at the plate. Brandon Neely, the 0-2. Little bouncer towards the first base line. Going to be picked up by Neely. Applies the tag. Out number 3, and that will do it. Florida gets the win. Run rules the Tigers by a final of 12-2. The Gators win their first series in Baton Rouge over LSU for the first time since 2011. Second straight Sunday with a run rule loss for LSU. The Tigers fall to 19-6, now 2-4 in SEC play for the Gators. Head back to Gainesville, 14-9, 4-2 in league play. Final today after 8. Florida run rules the Tigers 12-2 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented